Hi, I'm Phyllis from My Soul, and welcome back to my channel. And I'm working on block number 14. And before we start, I'd like to ask you to subscribe, touch the bell to be notified, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and thanks for all my new subscribers. And anyway, I guess that's about all to say about that. Uh, Now this is block number 14, and I was using up some of my snowball corners that I had laying around for quite a while, and I thought, well, I'm going to use them up. So I made pinwheels, 5 pinwheels, and they finish at 3 inches, but they're 3.5 inches square and then when I sew them in, it leaves some 3 inches. So I had 5 of those, and then 4 plain blocks, which are 3.5 inches to fit in, a 2.5 by 9.5 inch strip for here, and then 2.5 inch half square triangles for each of the corners. Now I'll show you how I made my half square triangles, or first half square triangles, and then made them into the flying days, pinwheels. Okay, so this is how I made my half square triangle. I took 2 pieces and I sewed a line down the center, off to this edge, just where your line is. You just want to go along the edge of that line, and then if you want to, you can sew another line here, a 1/2 inch away, and then cut this down and have a 1/4 inch seam. So this makes your half square triangle. Put some threads in here. That's my 2.5 inch square half square triangle. Now this one makes another half square triangle, but it's pretty tiny. By the time you got seams off of that, you're not going to have a very big triangle, but if you don't want to waste material, you can use it up. Anyway, that's my half square triangle. And then I sew 2 of those together with the points down. Excuse me. You put them together and sew a 1/4 inch seam, and that's a half square triangle, or that's half your pinwheel. And then with the other, you want to bring the points together like this, and you want a 1/4 inch here, so that when you sew along here, your points won't be cut off. And you line it up. Now you can press your seams open, or put one each way so they'll nest. And you see, you want your line to be even right in there. You see how that, and then bring that up, and you can pin it or hold it. I usually, on something small like this, I usually just hold it snug, and then I sew. and that makes my pinwheel. You would like to have all your points getting pretty close together in there. This one's not perfect, but it's not too bad. It's pretty good. So that's how I make my half square, my pinwheels. And being I had these half square triangles, or half square triangles made, then it wasn't a big job when I had them all. But I tried to get some that were kind of matching, so I put opposite ends here, the same green here, and the same green in a row here. And then I use this green and this for this one here. And this, of course, is a 2.5 by 9.5 inch rectangle, and the same here on 4 sides. And then when I sewed these ones on, then I sewed this one across, and I put my half square triangles on either end, and the same down here. So I thought it made kind of a decent looking block. And of course, this is a 9-inch half square triangle, nine patch. Getting mixed up this morning. I got 9 patches that are each finishing 3 inches here. So this is my block number 14, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're finding some of my blocks interesting, and that you know how to give you ideas on how you can use up some of your scraps and try to get them out of your way. They seem to multiply really fast. It seems like the more you sew, the more scraps you get. And even if you are sewing scraps all the time, which seems like I am using up scraps all the time, they seem to still multiply. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye now.